There's a right way and a wrong way for a company to respond to a recall. Here's what we should all be asking. A recall is not automatically a red flag. A voluntary recall that is caught by the company on its own quality control before the pet gets sick, that can actually be a sign of a responsible manufacturer. What tells us everything is how that company responds. Let's start here. Did the company do their own quality control and catch this? Or did a sick pet tip them off? Or worse, did the FDA force their hand? Next, how much time passed between that first report and the recall? And this is important. Was it truly voluntary, or did the FDA have to pressure them before they acted? Many so-called voluntary recalls, as is in the case with Steve's Real Food, the recalls are not voluntary at all. The FDA contacts the company and says, you're recalling this product or there'll be serious consequences. Next, ask about the animals. What happened if the pet gets sick? Have they recovered? Is the company offering to cover veterinary bills unconditionally without a gag order attached, preventing the owner from talking about what happened? Then, ask about formulation. Who formulates this food? What are their credentials? Who helped establish their food safety practices? What quality control testing do they perform to verify what's in the bowl actually matches what's on the label and what ends up in your pet? How did zero detectable thiamine level leave Steve's facility? That's the question that I've never seen in my career as a nutritionist, and I really want to know the answer to that question, Steve. Let's next ask about testing. Do they test the finished product? Do they test and hold before it's released? Clearly not in this case. Is testing done in-house or by a third-party lab? And do they retain samples from the same lot over the full shelf life of the product to ensure that it remains safe? Companies should be holding on to their lots until they expire. And finally, what are they changing? A company that survives a recall and comes out with a stronger quality control protocols, transparent communication, and unconditional support for affected pet owners is a company worth watching. One that goes quiet and hopes it blows over, like Steve's is doing, where we see very little to no information posted other than what's on the FDA website, that tells us everything we need to know. Recalls happen. What a company does next is who they really are. Save this. These are the questions every pet owner deserves answers to, and how we demand that pet food companies do better for our pets.